What's up, everybody? It is Juji Fruit, and I'm here with Q, and this is my second attempt at attempting to beat King K. Rool, which is the final boss.
Just make another quick post while I guess you gotta still enter in.
Better still through the barrel too. B-A-R. Oh! What did I do? It's not flashing. Hang on. Okay.
Don't erase the save now.
Alright. B-A-R-R-A-L. How? Nearly 7.5 hours. I'm at 52%. Meanwhile, up here you got 2 hours and 20 minutes and 60%. Because that's your file, and you actually know how to play this game.
Well, I wasn't gonna say anything, but that's true. What was I gonna say? I had something to say. Oh, we're using a new. Well, actually, It's not new. It's my microphone, which
still better than mine.
I got for podcasting and have not gotten a ton of use out of it. But now we're using it for the stream, so hopefully we were testing it yesterday, and the audio does seem to be better. We were trying to get like a dual mic setup, but seemingly this mic is just, the sound quality is so much better than the old one that it wasn't really fixing the problem, or the main problem, which is that it was hard to hear her talking over me. I guess I'm just louder.
Yes.
But this one seems to do a better job of picking us up. And the sound quality is just generally better. So we'll probably be using this mic going forward.
Oh, missed that one. That's okay.
Maybe we'll get a dual mic set up if we get a mic that matches the audio quality of this one. But for now, we're just still using the one mic.
Run button.
Alright, just to warm up. You're gonna get him this time.
Yeah. I have most of the patterns memorized as far as I know. Like, I don't know, this is like a lot more self-contained than playing through a level, so...
Well, I mean, you still haven't gotten to the 4th phase yet, let alone the 3rd one.
Oh, that's true.
No, that's it. April Fools. You're actually pretty close to the end.
Man, I fell for that one. Oh.
I mean, they already faked you out.
That's true.
Once.
Okay, now it's cannonball time, and it's coming toward me from the way. Oh, no. Okay, and now it's crown time. Boop.
Yep.
I lost Diddy, though.
She took
here and
extremely detailed notes last time she played, so she knows everything. No, that's not true, but you played it like 100+ times, so...
And apparently the I don't know, memory retention is better with this.
I mean, the first part is pretty easy to figure out, because it's like, oh, well, he runs one time, but then you hit him and he runs 2 times, and like when it gets to the cannonballs, it's like, okay, well, there's 1 set of cannonballs and 2 sets, etc. It's the part after the fake out where it starts to get a little funky, and there is still like a pattern that you figure out, but like it's not as like obvious.
Yeah.
So
Conk.
I should have told you that he has like a second form. Like he goes final form Frieza.
Does he though?
No.
Right.
He doesn't have like a second form in any of these games, although in the other 2 games he has like a second boss fight in each one of them. But this one doesn't have like a secret world. So
yeah, that's true. Oh, damn.
For some reason, I thought one of the Game Boy versions had like a secret world that was added to this like first game, but apparently I made that up.
Oh, okay.
It's only the second two that have it. All the
Oh no,
versions.
didn't move fast enough. Oh, buddy boy.
Got a dog
Hi.
that is looking up at us like, what are you doing? Why aren't you paying attention to me? Because we're paying attention to a video game.
Ew.
I don't know if we got room for you up here right now. This dog, I took him for a nice walk yesterday, and he rewarded me by getting pics. Because, I mean, it's my fault. I should have foreseen the possibility, but...
I need both my hands right now, but I love it.
Last night, he did not sleep in the bed because we were like, if you have more ticks, we don't want them on us.
Are you? I hold down
You're a good boy, huh? You're a good boy, aren't you? Here, you can sit on my lap, but not hers. She's busy. Settle down now. Settle down. I do need to get like a different arm set up for this microphone though. I have one of those mic stands where it like hangs the microphone upside down, but it's kind of inconvenient when you're the way we have our TV set up because it's like in front of us and it can potentially block the TV, but it's not a big deal. But so anyway, what's something more interesting to talk about than our microphone? We watched Jurassic Park last week, or last weekend.
Which is always a fun time. That was probably the 4th or 5th time I've seen it. Dang it.
So, I've certainly seen the movie like all the way through multiple times before.
Oh, right.
But I have seen like AMC reruns of Jurassic Park like so many times where like I'm not paying attention to the entire movie, but I'm like tuning in and checking parts out. So I've probably seen like every scene in that movie like many times, but it's always good to watch the entire thing. It's like I wasn't allowed to watch it when it first came out because it was like, ooh, big scary PG-13. Oh, nice. Okay, you've So do you remember what to do for the first part of this?
Yeah, duck.
Exactly. All right, we've got our perfect for April Fools. We have the fake out ending. Concept Commander. The end. ... So Jurassic Park is definitely like a top tier Steven Spielberg movie.
The crown. Oh, right. The crown got me.
Boop.
It's either that damn crown or the second jumping pattern. I don't know where to duck.
I'm also a big fan of E.T.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that in longer.
I don't know if if anyone listens to this, will be shocked, but I don't actually think I've ever seen an Indiana Jones movie like all the way through.
Oh, I've seen all of them, but I only remember some of them, and also the fact that Temple of Doom traumatized me.
Did Steven Spielberg did not direct all of them, right? Just like the first, like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That is Steven Spielberg, right?
I should know, but
let me double check.
Whoa.
I feel like that's a movie blind spot for me. Let's see. George Lucas was like involved in Indiana Jones too, wasn't he? Didn't he like produce them or something?
Believe so.
Alright, Indiana Jones, American media franchise, 5 films, a prequel TV series.
Crown, right?
Alright, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Steven Spielberg directed, written by Lawrence Kasdan, who worked on like the scripts for some of the Star Wars movies.
Okay.
And based on a story by George Lucas and Philip Kaufman. Temple of Doom, directed by Steven Spielberg. Last Crusade, directed by Steven Spielberg. The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, also Steven Spielberg. Dial of
I
Destiny,
haven't seen that one. Wait, is that
the most recent one, it's the 5th one. It was directed by James Mangold.
Oh, come on.
So Steven Spielberg directed 4 of them. Yeah, I should watch all of them at some point. Or at least all the Steven Spielberg directed ones.
So I guess the only one I haven't seen is the Dial of Destiny. Fuck. Was not prepared for the fuck was I trying to say? Was prepared for the face melting Nazi at the end of the Lost Ark, but managed to avert my eyes in time.
Yeah.
Temple of Doom was very much I need an adult the entire time,
How
but I
old were you
watched
when
it
you saw
anyway.
it?
I don't know, I was like 11 or 12, so I should have been able to handle it, but I could handle body horror even less back then, so I was
understandable.
deeply uncomfortable.
If you're a literal child. But yeah, I should watch all those movies. But Jurassic Park, I was not allowed to watch it as a kid, but I remember I had like a junior novel chapter book version of it, so I like knew everything that happened, but I didn't like actually see the movie until years later. And I'm guessing if I still had that book, maybe I should track it down. I would imagine they cut some things out of it. Like,
yeah.
all of the like on-screen deaths. Nope. It's honestly like it is a very PG-13 movie. Like for the most part, like the violent stuff happens. It's like implied. But definitely for like a kid, it's like a scary movie.
Yeah. I remember the first time I saw it, it was absolutely the scariest movie I'd ever seen in my life up to that point, and I loved it.
I think one of the things that also makes it a scary movie, particularly for kids, is that it has like child characters in the movie who are like in danger for like the entire movie. Like pretty much as soon as everything starts to go off the rails. As soon as everything starts to go off the rails, the kids are like immediately put into like great danger. Where like they're the first ones, like the T-Rex attacks, and they're like kind of there for the development of the main character, Dr. Grant.
Yeah.
But like because his whole character arc is that he hates children and thinks they're annoying, but then he is put into a situation where he has to protect these 2 kids who he doesn't really know and thinks are kind of annoying. And he, of course, does the right thing and does everything he can to keep them safe. And and he's like joking with them and being personable and everything. But although he like freaks them out at one point, like he pretends to get electrocuted as like a joke, and it's like
mean.
It's like they're already traumatized, dude. Like maybe don't do that.
Yeah.
But what a great movie, just like revolutionary special effects. I think some of the CGI does not hold up great. Like that first scene where I think it's like a brontosaurus or something.
Yeah.
The CGI has got that kind of like blurry. Okay, you're doing really good.
Okay, and then he's gonna go. When he comes back, it's like
slower, so you gotta.
There. Oh, fuck you.
Choke.
I don't know what he's gonna do now. Ooh. Oh, right into it. So he doesn't.
Let him come to you and then like go under him.
Yeah.
Because you're going too early. You need to like have him land like right in front of you, and then try to run under him. But even though some of the CGI isn't great, there's like, I mean, it was great for the time, but like, there's amazing like puppetry and like they had like an actual like huge T-Rex like animatronic robot that was in the movie, and it looks like incredible, and Uh,
Ooh.
I feel like that movie, the characters are very undercooked,
Yeah, that's
but
true.
it's such a cool concept for a movie, and it's just like a well-made movie with like amazing special effects, and it
Oh,
takes the movie takes great delight in how like amazing everything is. Like it's like, oh, dinosaurs, they're amazing,
yeah.
uh and it makes you like feel that as you watch it.
Ooh. Come back this way.
Although I gotta say, I feel like the theme of the movie is slightly muddled because there's the whole like Jeff Goldblum. Wait, Goldblum, right? Goldblum.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh,
I think it is pronounced Bloom though.
is
I
it
don't know.
Goldblum or Goldblum?
It's spelled Bloom, but I
Whatever.
whatever. I think
Come at me,
yeah.
haters, or Goldblum lovers. Um, but he does the famous speech of like, oh, just because they could, I just screwed it up already, didn't I?
Okay.
They were so preoccupied with whether they could that they didn't stop and think whether they should. And but actually, I don't think the main problem with the guy Hammond is like the guy who makes the amusement park. I don't think the main problem with him is necessarily that he was trying to play God so much as he just didn't care about safety.
Fuck. Yeah.
It's more a movie about capitalism gone amok and people trying to make money by cutting corners and if I mean literally a worker gets killed in the first scene of the movie. And it's if you had an OSHA inspector up in here, that never would have happened.
Indeed.
Because they have some bizarre system where, to get the animal out of a cage, the worker had to what did he do? He's climbs onto the cage in a way.
He has to pull the gate up.
Yeah, he had to manually pull the gate up in a way that put him in danger of being attacked by the dinosaur inside. And it's maybe if you just invested in better cages, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is the reason everything falls apart is because there's a guy who works there who is he's in charge of their security system, and he's a computer programmer who developed this automated system that runs everything in the park. It runs all the security, and it controls all the electricity that powers the electric fences that keep the dinosaurs from escaping. And he basically isn't being paid, or at least he claims he's not being paid that much. I guess we don't really know for sure, but it seems to be the case. And he is offered a ton of money by a rival company. So it's corporate sabotage kind of. But if they could have paid what's the guy's name, Nedry?
Yeah.
They could have paid Nedry a lot more money, and then he would have probably had more loyalty to this, Jurassic Park, and wouldn't have sold out the company. They also could have had more than one person working on the security system. I guess Samuel L. Jackson works on it, but he seems to not be as deeply involved as Nedry.
Yeah.
But they could have had more people in it so that if he writes malicious code that he can use to shut down the park's security system, that someone else would catch it.
No.
Or just the system should have been better designed so that the power to the park, or what happens? He runs the malicious code and then they have to shut down the entire system
And like they gotta turn it off and turn it back.
Yeah, they have to
gotta
basically.
accept-
Yeah,
It's
and then what
complicated.
happens is like the power like gets shut off, and they don't realize they have to go and like manually like switch on all the circuit breakers, which are in like a different building. But the dinosaurs have already like escaped and are attacking people. And it's like if you just built a like more logical system for running all this stuff, like put redundancies into it and like etc. Okay, you might be okay. You're fine. Yeah. Then none of this would have happened. Just build better cages and better security system and
Whoa!
oh,
I ran the. Oh, okay. How the fuck did I manage to not? Okay.
yeah, you're fine.
I panicked.
It's all right.
I'm like, okay, this is a little bit kind of like the cannons.
But yeah, I think we should open Jurassic Park. We should just have better safety. Actually, I don't know. As cool as it would be to see dinosaurs, I question how practical it would be. Like even
What the fuck? Okay,
like we were talking. They're feeding. Is it like the T-Rex or is it the raptors? They feed with like
the here.
they lower like a cow, like a whole ass live cow into the cage with this like lift system, and they're on like an island in like where is it, off like Costa Rica or something, and they have to like get to the island by helicopter because it's in this like really narrow valley where there's like mountains on all sides of it, and they have to like lower the helicopter in. So I'm like, how do they even get this cow here?
Yeah.
And like, how are they gonna get these things here like every day to feed these animals? Like, do they have like a farm on the island? And like, how could it possibly produce enough meat to feed these animals? Or are they like bringing it in? And like, how are they getting this meat in?
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, does not seem like is actually practical. But I've never seen any of the Jurassic Park sequels, including the Jurassic World movies.
I haven't seen haven't seen any of the like original sequels. I've seen 2 of the Jurassic Worlds, included one out of order. So I was very confused when it opened, and it seemed even more ridiculous than usual. But I think Jurassic World Dominion is the one. Is the one where they have the like original trio come back. I enjoyed that.
Well, I wouldn't mind watching some of them, but I feel like it is one of those movies where there don't need to be any sequels.
Oh.
I know the novel that the movie's based off of does have sequels, so
That's true.
I've heard that the movies don't follow the novels like super closely after the first one. So that I don't know about, but I wouldn't mind watching like the original 3, I want to say, Jurassic Park movies.
That's true.
So hold on. Second one was directed by Steven Spielberg. I remember hearing it wasn't very good, but I wouldn't mind watching it if it's a Spielberg movie.
Fucking hell.
Let's see, Jurassic Park 3.
Should be able to get this guy.
Directed by Joe Johnston, who I've never heard of.
God damn.
He directed Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
That
Jumanji.
I wouldn't mind see. Oh, Jumanji is actually stinking good too.
And Captain America: The First Avenger.
Oh, that is also an extremely good movie.
Huh.
Jumanji was a lot of fun.
I've not seen Jumanji in so many years. Jumanji turned 30 last year.
Wow. I think I've only seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids once, which is weird because I remember like really liking it.
I saw that movie like as a kid.
Same. Oh, god damn it.
But
Frickin' frick.
Gotta have been a long time since I watched it.
Come at me, bro.
I wouldn't mind watching again though. I enjoy Rick Moranis.
Me too.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, it's that. Pretty sure.
He is. When was the last time he was in a movie? Oh, is he gonna be in the Spaceballs sequel?
Oh yeah, I forgot they're making that.
You've never seen Spaceballs, right?
Nope, I probably should. Honk. That's right, bitch. Ooh. I'm gonna get you.
He is going to be in Spaceballs too.
Yaha.
Uh,
He played the Darth Vader character, if I recall
yes.
correctly from the
He has
trailer.
he has not been in a movie for 20 years, so that's
Wow.
why I haven't seen him lately.
That's rough, buddy. Oh,
He's probably rich. He probably doesn't need to be in movies.
it's true.
He was in a lot of stuff for quite a number of years.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
He was
Fucking frick.
he was in Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh yeah, that was a. I wouldn't mind seeing that again. I've only seen it once. It was kind of fun.
I hadn't seen that in a long time either.
Fucking hell.
He was in Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I finally saw that. I don't remember if I saw the original Ghostbusters before I saw the all-women Ghostbusters that all the man babies were getting their pants in a twist about, but I enjoyed them both. Although,
I honestly did not like the all-women one. I just it wasn't anything about like the concept. I just didn't like the movie that much, to be honest.
that's very fair.
And
I don't have a horse in the race for either of the movies, and it was like, yeah, they were both fine.
But to be honest, I'm not like a giant Ghostbusters person anyway.
Ooh.
I don't remember liking the original or like the second one like really at all. And the first one I only like kind of liked it. I'm not a big Bill Murray guy. I'll say
actually,
that.
I don't really like him.
And his character, a lot of the humor in those movies is like, oh, he's such a jerk.
Yeah, it's like, why is that funny?
Yeah. And also the Ghostbusters is like,
God damn it.
At least the second one, I'm trying to remember what even happens in the first one, but the second one is like conservative propaganda where like the EPA is the villain and...
Great.
Did you ever see that?
No, I only saw the first one. I was like, it's fine. That's funny.
And like, we were talking, or I was talking anyway, about how like Conan the Barbarian feels like a very kind of conservative-ish movie, even though it's more like implied than like as ridiculous as like the EPA is the villain. But like, I don't mind necessarily if a movie has some politics I don't agree with. If it's like a well-made movie, I can still enjoy it.
Yeah.
But like, if it's that ridiculous, I'm like, come on. But yeah, I was never a giant Ghostbusters person, but I also didn't see it until I was like probably like a teenager. So it's not one of those movies where I like saw it as a kid and I'm like super nostalgic for it.
Fucking. Yeah, me neither.
But. And I also remember that it's supposed to be like a comedy, but I remember it like, to me it wasn't really always, like it didn't have enough, I don't know, maybe I need to watch it again, but I don't remember it being super funny.
Yeah.
I do like kind of the premise of it, like the idea of like...
Really?
This, like, people who are like, you know, they make a job out of like hunting down ghosts and... the shenanigans that ensue from that, but I don't know. I'm just not a giant Ghostbusters fan.
Yeah,
to each their own. But let's see. So we watched Jurassic Park. I don't know, any new observations about Jurassic Park that you didn't notice before?
Yeah. think of at the moment, although I'm concentrating on this, so I probably don't have much to come up with. But, oh dear.
I know, I feel like whenever we're doing this, I am talking too much, but it's really just because
Why did I think that was a good
you're focused on the
idea?
game and like can't talk as much. But like I've listened to some of these when I'm like checking the audio quality and stuff. And I'm like, I do not stop talking and you don't say anything. And
That's okay. I am putting a lot of
like-
brain power into
it's like I'm taking over your stream.
It's alright, this is a collaboration of sorts. I don't mind listening to you talk, I like it.
But
Whoop.
what's our next movie? Were we talking about something earlier?
What the fuck?
You did mention Mulan at one point.
Yeah,
on
I
the
really want to see
stream.
it again. I love that movie
I'm a fan.
so much. And I still want to see Suzume, which is on Netflix, and I haven't seen the English dub, but it's just a really pretty movie, and the plot's kind of fun and stuff.
Have you seen the live action Mulan?
I haven't. So I know Disney made a live action Mulan, but there was also like a Chinese language live action Mulan that came out in, I want to say 2019 or something, which I really want to see. I'm still curious about the Disney live action Mulan, but they took Shang out, which I'm pissed off about. I guess they couldn't deal with the implied gay/bisexual panic happening.
I have still never seen a single one of those Disney live action remakes.
I'm trying to remember. I think for some reason I saw the freaking Lion King one, which
that one looks not great.
But other than that,
I have no.
I saw Maleficent, but that's not a remake. Really.
No,
It's a.
That's like a sequel or spin-off or something.
That was pretty good, and I love Maleficent as a character. Anyway, so what the fuck?
I basically have no desire to watch any of them, except I'm a little bit curious about the Mulan one, just because from what I like.
Ow.
From what I saw, it is like not just like, oh, let's just like remake it like shot for shot. It's like actually like kind of its own interpretation of the story.
Yeah, that's what I hear too.
And I may have even seen like a trailer for it years ago, and but I honestly don't remember. But I remember at one point thinking like I might be interested in watching that. But like The Lion King, Aladdin, none of those I have any interest in seeing.
Aladdin I had very low expectations for Aladdin, and I thought it was really good, actually. Not, like, great, but it wasn't, like, terrible compared to the movie they were remaking. Jasmine gets her own song, which, nice. I love Jasmine.
Did she not have her own song in the original movie?
Yeah, no. And it's pretty hard. And it doesn't seem like pandering or whatever. And Will Smith as the genie he doesn't try to copy Robin Williams at all, because who can do that? But he does his own version, and he's really funny, actually, in my humble opinion.
Are most of the songs like taken from the original movie?
Yeah, the one that Jasmine sings is the only new one that I remember, but there might be one more new one. But Jasmine, well, it was my favorite princess until what?
He didn't throw his crown yet.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about Disney princesses. I was thinking. Yeah, Jasmine was my favorite princess, and then I got really into Mulan, and Mulan was my favorite. And then Kira from Atlantis came along, and she's top tier princess.
That movie we watched like a year ago or something.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen it before, and I was like pretty impressed with it. That's definitely like an underrated Disney movie.
Mm-hmm. And I am forever salty about the fact that the princess, who is a literal princess, is not in the like Disney princess contingent. But I'm like, because she's a person of color, but Tiana's still there, even though she doesn't get as much.
Maybe they will remake Atlantis in a few years when they run out of like the more beloved Disney movies to remake.
And I don't know how I feel about that, because I cannot accept anyone else except Michael J. Fox for my little flats. It's just not happening.
Have they? They haven't remade Pocahontas, have they?
No. They haven't remade Peter Pan either because that would be there's a
Well, if
lot
they do
wrong with
remake
that.
Pocahontas, hopefully it's more historically accurate.
Yeah.
I remember seeing. I've only seen that movie once, like years ago, and the animation was pretty stunning. I mean, so are all of those
Mm.
Disney movies, but like, uh, yeah, that don't do that.
Yeah, yeah. I enjoyed it the first time I saw it before I was old enough to realize why it was problematic and how many problematic things were in it, and now it's kind of a little ruined for me, but it's very pretty.
Yeah, I mean, all of those like '90s
Can help.
Disney movies have like stunning animation.
Hmm.
I mean, Lion King is amazing.
Yeah. Should probably watch that again, actually.
Yeah,
Oh, right. Did I
been
forget where I was?
been may have actually been quite a few years since I saw it, like maybe 10 or 15, but I might have watched it like a few years ago at one point. I don't remember.
Mm.
But that is like probably a top tier Disney movie.
Heck yeah.
Uh, Probably my favorite. Uh, well, I don't know. Maybe it's not my favorite, but it's definitely one of my top. It might be my favorite. Is Great Mouse Detective.
Oh, yeah. I should watch that again. It's been years.
Other than like one scene of racist imagery, which unfortunately you couldn't even cut it out of a movie if you wanted to because it's like the introduction of the main character.
Oh, yeah.
He's like he comes in dressed in this like offensive like
Damn it.
Chinese stereotype.
That's what it was, yeah.
And it's just like yikes, Jesus Christ. But other than that one thing, what a great movie. It's like if you haven't seen it, it's like Sherlock Holmes, but they're mice.
Mm-hmm.
But they also like live in the real world, and like Sherlock Holmes was also there
Yeah,
in
like
one scene.
they're literally like
So
their houses in like
yeah, I think they live in the same house,
in the
same apartment as
Brownstone, whatever
yeah.
the fuck.
But I love the ending of that movie, like where they're fighting inside the clock. That's such a amazing sequence. And the scene where the like young girl mouse gets kidnapped by the bat. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember
that
young girl
scared
mouse
the
character, but
shit out of me when I was a kid. He's like dressed like a doll or something.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't
And then
remember
he
that.
like pops out and like it like scared the shit out of me as a kid. Also, I think the villain in that movie like straight up dies.
Yeah.
Like,
I think so too. I forgot how
that happens in a bunch of Disney movies actually, even but like I don't know, for some reason in this like movie that is like about cute little mouse characters, it just seemed like particularly extra brutal.
Yeah.
And there's like another scene where like the villain like gets a mouse drunk and like feeds them to his pet cat.
Oh shit, I forgot that.
The cat of course is like it's not like a miniature cat that's like smaller than a mouse. It's like an actual cat that's like, you know, ginormous compared to the mice. So he just like gets the guy drunk and like leaves him outside, and the cat shows up like when he's not paying attention, eats him.
And back one, and then he's gonna land about here. Crap.
Yeah. Part of the problem with figuring these patterns out is like you don't get to see that one until you're far along into the fight.
Yeah.
So it's like if you keep dying, then you don't like get to practice it that many times. I'm
gonna die on purpose.
So Disney movies. You know, we still gotta watch sometime. I don't know when we're gonna have time for it, but we've got to see Andor.
Oh yeah.
I've only seen season 1. You haven't seen any of it,
Not a
but
single episode.
it's one of my favorite, like, Star Wars things since Disney took over Star Wars.
Okay, come here, bro. Whoa, not that fast. Fucking night, it's time to. Why did I do that?
These old Mario comics,
Oh yeah.
which I don't even remember when I found out these existed, but like Valiant Comics, which um it was like one of the most popular comics publishers in like the probably like earlier part of the 90s.
Yeah.
It had like its own superhero universe, which had like a bunch of original characters like Exo Manowar.
Oh.
And it had a bunch of like licensed characters from a couple older publishers, like Turok was eventually added to it, like
Oh yeah.
which resulted in him eventually getting the Turok, the Dinosaur Hunter games. I want to say Solar Man of the Atom or whatever his name was might have been a licensed character or something.
Okay.
But they had this big like superhero like shared universe thing, kind of like Marvel or DC, and it was like as popular or possibly more popular than like Marvel at the time. And I think the company was actually started by like a former executive of Marvel Comics.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Rolling. How are you doing that?
and I think it was his vision to have this like superhero universe, but before they did that, when he had like just started a company, they were doing like licensed stuff.
Yeah.
And like the first or one of the first projects was a bunch of Nintendo comics, because it was like I think it was in the late 80s, like when, you know,
Jesus Christ.
NES was super popular. And they did some like licensed comics. There's like a Mario one. There's like Captain N the Game Master, which of course was like a cartoon show about a guy who gets like sucked into Video Land where all the Nintendo characters live. There was one that was called like Game Boy, which I haven't read any of them, so I don't know much about it. And there was actually a Legend of Zelda one that only went for a few issues. And that was, I think, when I'd first heard about these comics, is I just happened to see a Zelda comic in the 50-cent bin of, like, the comic shop that I go to. And so, of course, I'm like, oh, cool, I bought it for 50 cents. And, like, a few years ago, I was, like, looking up the value of that Zelda comic, because I'm just like I wasn't planning on selling it or anything. I'm just like curious, because I'm like, this like I've never see these anywhere. I'm just like curious how rare this is, and I think it was selling for like $100, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I paid 50 cents for this. But I a while ago I was at a comic shop I don't go to just because it's like in a different part of the state. I just happen to be in the city, and so whenever I'm in like different cities, I'm always like looking up whether there's a comic shop there to see if I can look at back issues and stuff.
That's me with pinball. But also someone with comics now. Oh.
Yes, but I was just going through this like pile of stuff, and I see this cover for a Mario Brothers comic, and it says like special swimsuit issue. And
oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. Oh fuck! God damn it!
Let me find a picture of it so I can describe it. It's like, so it shows Mario and Princess Peach and Toad on this like tiny island, like just big enough for them to like stand on.
My God, are you kidding me right now? Okay.
and they're like surrounded by sharks, and Mario's wearing like one of those like old-timey like 1950s bathing suits where it's like a one piece where it's like got the trunks and like a bodysuit thing that's covering his torso,
Yeah.
and it's like striped, and uh Toad is wearing like a pair of swim trunks that like cover his like entire body except for his like eyes and the top of his head. And Peach is wearing like a one-piece bathing suit,
How?
and she's got her foot like pushing on one of the sharks like to keep it away from them. So it's not like a sexy picture, but it's a special swimsuit issue.
Yeah.
And I thought it was funny, and I'm like, how much is this? And the guy was like $30, and I was like, I don't want to pay $30 for that. Like, I mostly buy comics to read them, or like because I think the cover is really cool. I don't buy them to like speculate on the price or anything. He's like, well, you don't see these too often. Or he's like, how often do you see these? I'm like, not very often. And he's like, yeah, I know. Like, it's it's worth it. And I'm just like, I'll pass. But I did go home and I like checked eBay and I found one for like $13. And I was like, okay, why not?
Yeah.
And so I bought one, and it's not in like the best condition, but it's good enough. And I just like the cover for that. But I also checked eBay to see if there were any like reprint books of these comics, and unfortunately there's no like Zelda reprint book or the like Captain N or the Game Boy, but there is one for Mario, and I don't think it has like every single story they published, and it's missing like the covers. And they also have these like
God damn it.
they have these like fake advertisements for like random stuff in these books, and those aren't in the reprint book. But it's like a really nice book. It's like hardcover. It's got quite a few of these stories, and I just like started reading it finally recently, and like they're definitely like comics for children, but I'm still amused by them, and you can tell they didn't quite have the like personalities for all the characters down yet.
Oh yeah.
But it's like they're like its own universe, but it kind of draws on like the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Like it has the same design for.
Yeah.
They call him Bowser Koopa, which in the cartoon he was called Koopa. Obviously, he's Bowser in the games, although he's actually Koopa in Japan. But I guess in the comic, they decided to split the difference and call him Bowser Koopa.
Mr. Koopa. Oh.
It's Mr. Koopa to you. Well, some of the art's a little rough, but one thing that's really cool about it is the colors are watercolor painted, which is unusual for comics in general, but particularly for that time, because like
God damn it.
Like nowadays everything is just like they have these like digital printers that you can color it any way you want and it can be reproduced. But it used to be that printing technology was more limited, or it wasn't necessarily limited, but just in terms of like how cost effective it was.
Yeah.
So comics, that's why like older comics have that like distinctive look of like a limited color palette.
Nope. There we go.
And why like really old comics are like all primary colors. But these have like watercolor paintings, and like there's more detail in them than the coloring than a lot of older comics. Like this is from like the late 80s and maybe like into like 90, 91 or something.
Oh yeah.
I'd have to double check the publication dates, but it's pretty cool for like something that old to have this style of coloring. I think a lot of the Valiant comics had watercolor painting for the art, which is pretty neat. I was actually not a comic person for the most part. I mean, like I'd occasionally get them and I would like them, but I didn't become like super into comics until I was like in my late teens. and I started discovering, like, quote unquote, mature comics.
Indeed.
So I wasn't like reading comics in the early 90s when like Valiant stuff was coming out, or like, and honestly, I was like, I think the height of when comics were popular in the early 90s, like when Spawn was coming out and stuff like that, like I was too young to even be like reading anything,
Yeah, that's true.
let alone specifically those comics at the time. So I like was a little young to for that era of comics, but I'm kind of a fan of some of it now. Honestly, I feel like a lot of stuff from that era does not hold up, but
That's true.
I did read a bunch of the early Spawn comics at one point, and it does have a very distinctive and interesting art style, but I wasn't particularly captivated by the writing or anything.
Damn it.
But
No, oh no. Ah, same place. Okay, so this is my new roadblock.
so, if you had to name your favorite comic book of all time, and it can include manga, anything with sequential art that tells a story.
Indeed. Well, if we're including manga, it's a no-brainer. It's Fruits Basket. Despite its many flaws and the time in which it was written, it is something that I got really attached to the first time I read it when I was in my teenage years. My sister knew I was becoming an anime and manga nerd before I did and got the first volume for my, I think it was 15th birthday, because that was when it was coming out in English. And I don't know, I just blew my socks off and I got really attached to it, and then I would reread it as I got older, and a lot of the themes are like really timeless and grounded in reality. It's about like found family and overcoming trauma and how people deal with grief and stuff. And just as I've grown up, I've like seen it differently every time, and it's kind of grown up with me, so I'm very fond of it. In terms of Western / not manga things.
Well, hold on. What about French or Belgian comics? You have to. No, I'm just kidding.
Well enough. Another. I mean, Program's a fun time, but there's this particular series called Strangers in Paradise that I read once a long time ago.
I read that. I think that's one of the books you have.
Yeah.
You used to have it on your bookshelf until all your books got boxed up, and we still haven't unboxed them.
Yeah, they're probably still in a box somewhere.
But perhaps I'll read that once they're no longer boxed up.
That might be the nostalgia goggles talking, because I did only read them one time.
Is that what publisher is that?
Man, I used to know, and then I forgot. I know it's by Terry Moore, but I don't know what publisher it was with.
Is it creator owned? Who's the publisher? It's not that important. Antarctic Press. I've actually never heard of that. Image Comics did some of them, which.
Okay, Image.
Let's see. Terry Moore, though, what do I know him from? Is he the guy who did... Hold on. I was gonna say the guy who did the first 6 issues of The Walking Dead, but that was Tony Moore.
Oh, okay. Oh, god damn. What the hell, man?
I didn't want to talk out of my butt, and then apparently I was on to the right thing, though. Just slightly different first name.
Indeed.
I gotta finish The Walking Dead someday.
I never started it. I'm not, I mean, aside from The Last of Us, I'm not super into zombie stuff anyways, so...
I got really into it at one point when I had hurt my back, and I had gotten, so Walking Dead is published, or was published. I think it's being published again in color, actually, but that's all right.
Let's go.
So it's published. You don't have to do the thing again.
Right, that's true.
It's published in like 6-issue chapters, and then those chapters get collected into books. But there were these like massive volumes that have like eight of those books in one. So I think it's like 48 issues. And I got one of them, and I'm like, okay, well, this is the cheapest way to get into it. I'll read this book. If I don't like it, I don't have to read more of it. But I had like hurt my back, and I was like not working at the time. And I'm just like, okay, I'll finally read this book. And I got like kind of sucked into it, and I'm just like, okay, I'll keep reading it. And then I caught up to the present of the story at the time, and eventually I started reading it like monthly, and then like I just stopped reading it at one point, like very close to when it actually ended. But I just didn't ever get around to like reading I didn't get around to reading it until there was like enough time had passed where I'm like, well, I better just go and reread the whole thing. And because it's like almost 200 issues, I'm like, okay, well, that's just not going to happen until I have a lot more time. So someday I'm going to go back and reread all of it and read the ending finally. But yeah, it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
That's so many comics to read.
The first time I knew about The Walking Dead, it was when they made the show.
I might have heard about the show first. I don't remember. I think I saw like the first couple episodes of the show before I read any of the comic, but I really don't remember.
I almost did a stupid.
I watched many seasons of the show, but was like parts of it were entertaining, other parts of it were not. Like I'm just realized like this is a slog to get through, and I don't want to watch any more of it. Like
I would rather spend my time doing something else.
It was one of those like sunk cost fallacy things where you're like, I've watched like 6 seasons of this show, I can't give up on it now.
That was me with Lost.
Yeah, but then you're like, but I don't really like it anymore, so I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah.
But I did like the comic. The thing about it is the comic is paced so much better than the TV show.
Okay,
because they don't have like The Walking Dead is one of those shows where they make like 20 episodes a season or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like 45 minutes long, and like so they have to like fill it out with like extra characters and extra stuff, and like some parts of it were stretched out to like absolutely absurd degrees. Like the first season is like really short, like it's 6 or 7 episodes, and so like it basically adapts like the first book, and they throw in some extra like stuff to fill out the story a little bit.
Yeah.
But then like the second season is longer, and it basically adapts the second book and like a part of the first book that doesn't get like addressed in the first season. But like again, we're talking like 6 comic books here, and they stretch it out to this really long season of TV, and it's basically like they're on a farm like for the whole season. And like very little actually happens, so they have to like find ways to manufacture conflict.
And I'm not gonna do this again. Not again. Fucking hell.
Well, on your first life after the game over, you got pretty far. But yeah, no, it's just some of that show is not great.
Yeah.
Some of it is pretty good, some of it not so much. But the comic much better. Just because the pacing.
Yeah.
And there's like some scenes in it that I just like remember because like they're so insane.
Yeah.
Like this part where like the main character and his kid are basically being held up by these like bandits,
Oh, yeah.
and they're like, you know, like cooperate with us and you won't get hurt, and he's like, they're gonna kill us. He's like thinking, and he just like bites the guy's jugular out, and I'm like, holy shit,
Christ.
like Jesus Christ, like, and like
Mortal Kombat level.
yeah, and I was there, and I was like,
God damn it.
someone. I was talking about Walking Dead. We have a person. Hello.
Rainbow Sprinkles. Thank
Rainbow
you for the good luck. I will need it.
So Rainbow Sprinkles, for no one else is watching our stream right now, but if anyone watches it on YouTube, Rainbow Sprinkles is like the Donkey Kong Country hacker.
Oh.
I posted this in the Donkey Kong Country Discord, which I assume is how Rainbow Sprinkles found us.
Well, dang, I guess I'm a little bit famous. Tiny bit.
So Rainbow Sprinkles did, I think Rainbow Sprinkles made the Donkey Kong Country editor that you can use to like edit the levels. I believe he also made the like Donkey Kong Country mirrored ROM hack, where it's literally every stage is mirrored, where you like start at the end of the stage and have to work your way back.
Yeah.
Which is such a incredible idea for a ROM hack.
Oh, Diddy, why?
Donkey Kong Country Mirrored, I think it's called. Oh, he says I helped. So maybe. Oh, that one was done by Raccoon Sam. Apologies for that. But Rainbow Sprinkles has still done some. One made the editor, and two has made some various ROM hacks. I'm looking them up now because apparently I made a mistake on that one. But
Fuck.
oh
wow, what? Okay, I got it. Stretch break.
So let's see.
My God.
Rainbow Sprinkles did the Dixie Kong Country one, where Dixie Kong is playable in the original Donkey Kong Country.
That might be fun. Love me some Dixie. Even though I've did a DKC too.
Donkey Kong Distortion Country, which I think I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I played it, but there's like it adds some like really wonky physics that makes it an interesting play.
I have enough trouble with the physics in the game as is.
Not for first timers. Lovebird Lights, it makes it so that the blackout basement thing where the lights turning off, it's like in every stage, I think.
Oh no. Son of a bitch! 55 lives in an hour and an hour in.
And when I made the difficulty ROM hacks for Donkey Kong Country, Rainbow Sprinkles like answered some of my questions, because I was actually encountering this bug that was in his editor, and he actually like fixed it after I notified him about it, where like when you edited the level where the naughties that are in the millstones and they chase after you.
Oh yeah.
For some reason, they're supposed to like move with the terrain, but for some reason, they were just like clipping through the terrain.
Yeah.
The person who playtested the hacks for me noticed that, and I was able to recreate it. And then I told Rainbow Sprinkles about it, and he fixed it. But if anyone. Do you guys know how to start with 50 lives? She did start with 50 lives.
I at least know that
much. This is her first time playing this game, so...
Yeah. I think I went through about 150 lives the last time I fought this son of a bitch.
Yeah, no, she's having
God
a
damn it.
rough go of this because this is if I was playing, we would have gotten through this much sooner, but this is her literal first time playing through this game.
I honestly thought I'd be doing a lot. So I am somewhat pleased with all of it I have accomplished, but yeah, apparently unless it's various Mario games, I'm not. Platformers are not my strong suit.
If I'm being honest, you're not amazing at Mario games.
That's true.
When we played Mario Odyssey,
Fuck.
not Odyssey, Mario Wonder together.
Oh yeah,
I think I carried us a little bit on
yes,
that
that's
one.
true. I guess I got pretty decent at Mario 3, and I love Mario 2 for some reason. But yeah.
Mario 3 is really hard. I think that game is hard.
With Diddy, there was a free way to get past the cannonballs. Oh!
I
don't know what that means, but it might involve the roll.
have completed Donkey Kong Country 3 on like the hard
purpose. There we go.
The hard difficulty, and I still think Super Mario Brothers 3 is hard. I don't know if I've ever actually beaten the final world without a Game Genie before.
I remember watching my sister beat Bowser in that game.
With Diddy, there's a free way to get past the cannonballs. Okay. I don't know if I know that trick.
I probably can't pull it off, but I also have cerebral palsy, so my reaction time is somewhat skewed compared to other people, or it takes me multiple times to finally get the muscle memory down, even when it's just running back and forth across this bridge. But
yeah, I gotta be honest, even with like the skill I've developed playing some of these games, I sometimes if I play certain games too long, like my hands start hurting. Like not this game, because but like Mega Man X, those games where you have to like use the shoulder button all the time to do like dashing and stuff, it wears on my wrist after a while. Rainbow Sprinkle says that we wouldn't know the way to get past the cannonballs because he's the one who found it. So is this is a relatively recent strat, I guess? I am curious to learn it.
Last one. Nope, crown. And then... Alright.
You haven't watched a speedrun of this game, right?
No, I don't think so. I fucked that one up. God damn it. I knew it was coming. Alright, now you go back and forth. Fucking hell.
We should watch some of the AGDQ. Is it AG? No, it's just GDQ now. GDQ runs of this game because I want to show you some of the like crazy like glitches they use.
Yeah.
There's this thing where Diddy does like a cartwheel, and he can just like cartwheel to the end of the stage, like he like flies through the air and like flips through things.
Yeah, I didn't do a glitch cartwheel, but I did find a part where it's like, oh, he's just gonna keep cartwheeling, isn't he?
Okay, we're going to be sent a GIF of this strat for avoiding the cannonballs.
I will say that the highlight of playing this game was discovering the shortcut to the end of that one snow level through sheer dumb luck.
I still can't believe the luck you had on that.
That was my one little tiny piece of luck, and I've been making stupids ever since.
Do you think...
Well, what the fuck am I doing?
You're going to beat this boss tonight, though.
I feel pretty good about it, yeah.
You got really close once.
Because the feeling I have of where, okay, I know where I'm stuck, why can't I stop doing the same wrong thing over and over, has finally advanced to like the third jumping sequence.
You've got to keep both characters alive until the fake out. Because you need like a buffer for some of the patterns you're having trouble with.
Fucking frick. Let me die on purpose. Honestly, at that point, this will save me some time if I lose my characters early. Excuse him. Alright. Shoot.
So, well, one thing we're not going to watch is all of The Walking Dead,
Yeah.
but
2.
alright. Hello. We are being hailed by a dog.
Oh,
Can I help you, sir? Can I help you? That's a good boy.
hi, Fuzzhead. My hands are occupied, so I can't give you scratches.
I'll do it.
Sacrifice must be made.
That's a little kick, right?
He gets. Oh, god damn it. He gets eye goobers.
No, it's not an eye. I don't think it was necessarily a trick.
Okay.
Boop. Hi, mister.
Nope.
You
God
jumping
damn
on me? Okay, you
Freaking
can come up. You can come up.
it. What was that? Wiggled around midair. Baby.
His leg
Gotta give that to
slipped and he's just... whoop.
because you're a sloppy noodle.
I'm gonna give you 10 spankings for being a naughty boy. Is that okay? You think you deserve spankings? No? Okay.
Those are pats.
You're right, I won't give you spankings. You're too good.
I know I have a pretty much non-existent audience, but there are chances are that people heard the snoring noises in previous streams and perhaps the lack of them in this stream.
I don't think the mic actually picked that up.
Yeah, that's true. But it's certainly an absence for me. Unfortunately, one of my dogs was very sick with cancer, and super unfortunately, I had to help her across the rainbow bridge, as the phrase goes, on this Sunday, and I'm gonna be processing that for a while. Just today I woke up and was like, oh yeah, I should make sure she gets her breakfast because she's probably gonna be hungry, and it's like, oh, I don't actually have to do that anymore. So I'm really grateful I have this little guy still. Yes, and you love me too. He's putting his paw on my leg right now. But it's a lot of stuff happened pretty quickly in the last week or two, and honestly the last year has been pretty tough for me, but that's what happens when I'm talking about other things and not paying attention. That's a story for another time, but
Yeah, it was a rough few days.
like, I know I did the right thing, and maybe I should have done it sooner because she was struggling a bit, but it doesn't make me miss her any less, obviously.
I've been here the whole time, and I think
Yes,
you
he
did
has.
the right thing.
So yeah,
Oop.
her name is Lexi. If anyone listening wants to think about her for a moment, I would appreciate it.
She was a very good dog.
Mhm.
Very sweet.
She helped both me and my mom through some of the roughest years of our lives. So, fucking hell. So yeah. Well, so did her brother here, and he's still here. And now you're gonna get twice the love, even though you're already spoiled rotten. But yeah.
Let's see. We've been sent this GIF.
Okay, yeah. I'll have
I'll
to.
show it to you once you're.
Oh, I'm gonna die on purpose anyway because I just lost Diddy.
Oh, there's like a specific spot
I
you
was-
can be?
I was wondering about that.
It looks like it's like a very specific spot.
What the? Alright.
Huh.
I'll spend a life or two trying that out. I'll have to pause when I get there and like look more closely.
So yeah, we were just sent
Okay.
this GIF by Rainbow Sprinkles, like on each side. It's like close to the edges of the level, but it's not like right at the edge. It's like in between the last two spaces the cannonballs fall. There's like a very specific spot, apparently, where you can position yourself and you won't get hit. It like looks like you should get hit, Like it looks like the edge of your character should get hit, but I guess it's like just as like a pixel or two of breathing room where you won't get hit.
Yeah. When I first started playing this and I didn't figure out about like just holding down the run button and going between it, I was like trying to experiment with finding a place where you could possibly fit. Oh, and now I'm in the
I lost our.
I'm in the
Oh wait, am I supposed to have the program open? Oh, okay, yeah.
it's still open. You can minimize it.
Rainbow Sprinkle says first roll is full Y press, second roll is a tap.
All right.
So there's like a specific.
There's no hacking way.
Hold on, so
pull that off.
I understand this correctly. You position yourself fully in the side of the stage, then you do a full Y press to do a roll to away from the edge, and then you do like a half Y press back in the opposite direction toward the edge of the level to put yourself kind of like approximately halfway back. And then that's like the sweet spot where you can't be hit. Interesting.
Definitely, that would take more tries than I'm willing to do right now to attempt, especially since I haven't even mastered, like, full rolls versus half rolls, but that's interesting.
So he says, by full press, I mean hold, and then for the second, you'd, like, tap the button instead of holding it.
Yeah, I figured that much. It's just, I don't know, I got distracted because I was thinking too hard. But yeah, that looks cool, and it makes total sense, but I am not going to be able to pull it off. Damn.
Can I try one time?
Sure.
I want to see if I can pull this trick off. Watch me, like, immediately die a stupid way.
I'm a bad influence on you.
Alright.
I'm gonna stay up for a minute.
Go for it. Giving her a break for her.
Oh.
Alright. Alright, so.
Very slowly.
I don't think I did it right. Hold on.
Do dodge, though.
Alright. Fuck. I screwed it up again.
Wrong.
Alright, I might have done it.
Because you have to hold down.
Oh no, I screwed it up. Okay. I think you said you have to use Diddy.
Hold down. Yeah, that's too many.
Wait, oh.
Too many simultaneous or nearly simultaneous button presses for my brain to keep track of. But that's cool. You're certainly better at it.
He said I got you. Have we been April Fools, or did I just misunderstand?
I think he might have been referring to me blathering my way through what I was attempting to say.
I think we got April Fools.
Perhaps. Ha ha. Well, I feel better that you got April Fools too. But I don't know enough about gifts and manipulating that kind of thing that I was like, it looked real still. Yeah, okay, that's what yeah.
Oh, he meant I understand.
That's what I was
not that he got me as in he understood. Okay.
That's what I was attempting to get out of my mouth.
Gotcha. Okay. So we haven't been April Fools. But I still screwed it up.
In our defense, we're tired.
He said it is a real strategy. Okay. I'll have to practice it later when it's not your stream and I can figure it out.
Yeah. sitting in a completely different position and a little farther away from the mic. So, frickin' frickle frack. Sometime my brain subconsciously decides, yeah, we'll just die on purpose now. Okay, I think Donkey Kong needs to stay in front, and then when the that way I can put him in front when the cannonballs are coming through. You know what I'm trying to say, but none of it makes sense coming out of my mouth. Okay, one, and oh no, you're slow. Okay. Why are you rolling when I don't want you to roll? How am I managing that? I must be like lifting my finger off the button a tiny bit.
He said he forgot it was April Fool's.
I
I actually haven't seen much April Fool's online this year.
haven't either. The one thing that I remember seeing is a joke about a new Wii U or something. What am I doing? I'm not paying attention because
I saw the one thing I saw this year is someone posted like a fake Trump administration White House page that was saying that to like counter Japanese influence on American culture, they were banning the import of JRPGs.
Yeah.
And I got like
people fell for that.
Got like halfway through it, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is an April Fool's joke. That when I was reading it, and I was like, oh, are they gonna be like announcing tariffs on Japan or something?
Yeah.
But then I read like they're banning JRPGs. I'm like, this is not real.
Yeah.
But maybe it's because I look at Blue Sky and people on there are not as into April Fools.
Oh, fuck.
So we're gonna do, is Star Fox gonna be our next game? Is that settled?
Yeah, that sounds like good. First I was like, I'll try the first level or two of DKC2, but
actually, you played some of Donkey Kong Country 2 with me.
I completely forgot about
shortly after we first met. We played like a little bit of it. I think we got to like maybe the second world, and like I think we were doing like co-op, and I probably played like at least half those.
Yeah,
but you did play some of it.
It muddled my way along. I am also easy to fool. I'm quite gullible. I try not to be, but sometimes I. Okay. Position.
I told her there were 4 phases to this fight earlier, and she believed me for a second.
Oof.
The next K-Rool boss fight, I don't know exactly how many, but it has like multiple, like more than 2 phases. And however, it actually gives you like a DK barrel in between the different phases.
Okay, that's
so it's like harder but more fair at the same time, kind of. That's probably my favorite K-Rool boss fight.
I'm assuming he's the boss in the third one too, or
of course he is.
Yes. Kind of like DDD is always. Well, at least a boss in Kirby.
But they like change him up in every game. He has like a different persona that he takes on.
Oh. Wow, I just staring at the screen. I'm observing what's on it and just completely zoning out anyway. So hang on, let me try that one again.
So
in one eye and out the other.
Star Fox. You've never played Star Fox, right?
No, but I played the hell out of Star Fox 64.
Wait, we played. Didn't I play that ROM hack with you?
Star Fox? We played the one where like Mario and Luigi, or like the.
I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's by Kando Wantu, the Star Fox ROM hacker.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, he said there's a secret world in this, by the way, in the hut on the world map. You think that's true?
I suspect not. Fucking frickin' goddamn.
What was I just talking about? Kando Wantu, Star Fox. I think it's called like Star Fox EX.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But that ROM hack is crazy. There's so much like Star Fox EX by Kando12. It has like a multiplayer mode. I think you might even be able to do more than 2 players, like if you have like a multi-tap. But we played it as like a 2-player game. It's a little weird to play because it's not like split screen. It's like you're on the same screen, so the camera like kind of is zoomed out. But it's really cool that he was even able to pull that off. But I don't think you've ever played like the original like version of Star Fox. That one I think has like original levels and bosses and stuff.
Yeah.
But okay, you're doing so good.
Oh no, that sound.
Maybe I just shouldn't say anything.
Object permanence. I don't have it. Pattern recognition. I mean, I do have pattern recognition, but it takes me so fucking long to get back to the part that I need to remember.
See what he's doing though? He's like jumping a shorter distance each time, and it's shorter. Like it's playing on your expectations.
Yeah.
So that you're like, it's making you want to like go earlier.
That's true. I was trying to see what he was doing differently, and I was like, is he jumping farther? But okay, you little bastard.
We have a much livelier chat this time, even though it's only one person.
Indeed, it's rather nice.
Just having one person makes it that much livelier.
I appreciate the company.
I should have posted it on the Discord earlier, but I didn't really think about it for some reason.
I have a couple of Discords I'm in that I'd be like, oh, I could stream this, but I always forget to.
Yeah, well, a Donkey Kong Country specific Discord seems like a particularly good place. Purpose. At least if we're playing this game.
I keep saying, I was like, oh, I'm going to try this not on stream and see if I do any better. Because, I don't know, probably talking and being talked to messes with my concentration a little. But there have been times where chatting away and I'm locked in for a little bit. So, I don't know, I haven't figured out the pattern, but I've also not attempted on my own to see if I did any better.
Hello again. So, are you sick of this song yet, or are you...
Strangely? Oh. It's a bop. And
are you sick of like the first like 10 seconds of it?
A little bit. At this point, it's like I'm like concentrating so hard on the visuals that it almost is like background noise.
Yeah. No, I do kind of wish that. Well, I don't know. I guess the fact that it doesn't loop, like that it starts over again, is kind of fine because it like. As long as you don't like miss any of the cycles, then it basically is kind of like you get the music is like kind of synced with what's happening.
Yeah,
so you kind of like.
I think that's why I like it a lot.
Like, oh, the guitar's coming in, so I must be on this part of the fight.
Isn't it though? I do, to the point that I can't remember her name. I do think the woman who did a couple tracks on this game is somewhat underrated compared to the guys.
I know her name, but I'm like brain farting on it right now. I was gonna
be like, it's Elaine something? I don't know. But yeah, this is great music.
Evelyn Fisher.
Yes, Evelyn.
But the comments that David Wise's music is a godsend, and yeah, David Wise is like...
I'm gonna die on purpose.
One of my top favorite video game composers, and I realize as I get older that I have a lot of favorite video game composers, but like just the music that David Wise worked on in like the first 2 Donkey Kong Country games, like alone solidifies him as like a top tier video game composer.
Absolutely.
And his soundtrack for the 5th game, Tropical Freeze, it's one of the Donkey Kong Country games. So good. Like I haven't even beaten that game, but I've just like listened to the soundtrack like numerous times, and it's amazing. But I think of the original games, he does actually do a few tracks on the 3rd game, I think, but his best work, I think, is in the 2nd game, where...
Why did I just time that?
I don't think he did every single song in the second game, but he basically did almost all of them.
That's cool.
In this one, he does like probably like 65% of them. Evelyn Fisher does a handful, and then Funky Kong is, I think, Robin Beanland, the
Okay.
Killer Instinct composer.
Oh yeah.
Rainbow Sprinkles says he responded to me on Twitter once. I felt important. Do you mean David Wise?
Oh, that's
really cool.
Huh. Come on now, I can do this.
I should look into what other games he's done. Yeah, he said, yeah, David Wise. That's really cool. What was it about?
Oh. Yep.
Alright.
Throw your damn crown at me already.
I think David Wise worked on some of the Battletoads games.
Oh yeah, I've not played any of those. Why are you fucking rolling?
Let's see. He did a whole bunch of NES games. He did Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. Marble Madness.
Oh, Marble Madness, holy shit. Okay.
He did the Wizards and Warriors game. He did a Who Framed Roger Rabbit game.
I think Marble Madness was the first game I ever had reason to rage quit.
He did Narc. Wow. Wow, he did. You have to see how many games he was doing.
God
like,
damn.
Look at this. This is 1989 from up here to down here. This is 1990. Look how many look how many games he did in 1 year. 1991. Like he just was cranking this stuff out. I'm guessing it was nowhere near as involved as like scoring Donkey Kong Country, doing those like NES games, but
that's funny. He did Pinbot, the video game of the pinball machine.
Rainbow Sprinkle says I tweeted him my cover of the Mega Man song in the Donkey Kong Country engine.
Oh, cool.
That sounds fun.
DKC sound.
I would be curious to hear that. I'll have to, once we're off stream, look that up. Is it on YouTube? You can post it in the chat if you want.
Yeah, I would totally listen to that. Oh, dear God almighty. Focus. There we go. Stop rolling. I don't want you to do that. I have my strat, and it's working for me, finally.
Yeah, he was, like, cranking NES soundtracks out, and then in 94, he only did 3 games, including Donkey Kong Country.
Nice.
So, it would appear that there's some like you can like find like YouTube videos and stuff about the making of the soundtrack in this game, and it was like a really involved process. And I think in general making music for the Super Nintendo was very involved because like you had to pick all the samples, you had to like put them in the game, and then like if the tools for doing it were very limited, so like the composer typically I think worked on basically the composers often like worked on like, I don't know if programming is the right word, but basically
sequencing.
Yeah, like they had to like basically piece together all the samples like to get it to work. So they have to like compose it, put the samples in, and then like put them together to like match their, you know, composition. And I think one thing that is really amazing about the soundtracks of these games is how like even though all of the like instrument samples and, you know, everything are compressed, it still sounds good. And I think like a lot of thought went into like what samples are we going to use and how are we going to make sure they actually sound like authentic instruments as opposed to that like crunchy sound or like just like that video gamey sound that you get with like a lot of stuff where it's like, oh, this just sounds like a Super Nintendo game. It doesn't sound like, you know, like music, quote unquote, but okay, you're fine.
Yep.
You've done this part many times before. But I think because a lot of the music in these games is more, I mean, not, this is not a good example of it, but a lot of it is more like atmospheric music, and a lot of it doesn't matter that the samples are lower quality because it's like, it's like the lo-fi hip-hop channel or whatever. I'm taking a breather.
Wipe my hands. Alright.
Look at him. He looks like he's ready to wreck you. You better...
We'll see about that, yes, son of a...
You might be in his path. You might have to move a little closer to him before he jumps.
Yeah, I think I am. Unpause. Nope, I'm fine.
Okay.
Fast crown, jump. Jump shorter, right? Okay, that part I've got. He's gonna throw the crown at me again. Got an arm cramp. This is the worst. Are you serious right now, buddy? I'm not taking any chances. I gotta wait till that thing stops.
Have you heard? Did I ever play that thing for you? It's like the Phil Collins song, but it's like with the Donkey Kong Country 2
I
sound
think you
font.
might have.
And it's funny because the original song kind of it's like not the same, but it's like reminiscent of that song already. But they just took like the sound font and are like, well, let's actually make that song.
So hold up, I jumped off his head just now, right? So
I believe so. So you're gonna have to duck under
he's
him.
gonna jump shorter.
No, he does the big jumps first, and then he gradually shortens them, like each cycle.
That's right. Okay. So hold on, Y to run. Unpause. Squat.
Okay, so he's gonna come a little slower.
Oh no,
Alright, now he's gonna
come back. That's the one that keeps getting me. He's gonna throw the crown again. Oh,
Yes!
did I do it? Let's fucking go! Haha, finally!
Congratulations.
Thank you for the playlist. I'm gonna hit.
Hold on, read it. Well done, Donkey Kong, my boy. Who'd have thought a young whippersnapper like you could have beaten that bunch of no-good crumlings? You've made an old man proud.
Why are you still hitting him with a stick then?
I'm not good at old man voice.
If I look in your heart, I think you'll be in for a surprise. I don't know what the fuck that was. GG's, yeah. Well.
I'd have found
Yeah.
everything. I'm sure there must be some bonus rooms you haven't found. I have never found all the bonus
I don't
rooms in
want
this
to
game.
tar.
This game's... Here we go.
Yay!
Instead of the facepalm, you're getting the...
Thank you, DK. I should have put Diddy in front so I could do his little dance.
There's an ending
Cast
sequence.
of characters, the bad
guys.
Oh,
Naughty.
nice.
Neki. I think I've already said the names of all these characters at least once. Army. But here they are for you. Zinger.
I hate you, goodbye. Except for the meh.
Slippa. Manky Kong. I like how they just like slide across the screen. We didn't bother creating walking animations for them.
Mm-hmm.
The aquatic bad guys. Bite size. Croctopus.
I don't like the...
Chomps Jr. Chomps. There's no Chomp Senior. Clambo. Squid.
Alright,
Adam, we will see you. Thank you for the YouTube videos.
And I heard a noise, I think. Oh, and thanks for the follow. Alright.
The Kremlings.
Good night.
We got Critter. Good night.
I'm at 32 followers, not bad.
Clump.
Oh.
Crash.
I like how the guy in the cart
Claptrap.
gets his own name.
Rock. Crusher. They should have had Rock Croc do the like crawl into his shell thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then get it. Very naughty. Master Neki.
Goodbye.
Queen Bee.
Oh, yeah, it was Queen Bee.
Really naughty.
Yeah, they used that guy twice.
Dum Drum.
And then that, for some reason.
Master Neki Sr. King K. Rool.
I forgot to listen to the ending music, but it's nice. It's chill.
Rambi.
Espresso. I never found him in his cool shoes.
You did find him once, I think. Winky. Swox. But you missed him in the snow level, I think.
The calm.
The Kongs. Is it my turn yet?
Not yet.
Funky Kongs.
Slide.
I know, there's like...
Slide.
We don't have time to make... Surely it's me next. We don't have time to create walking animations for these characters.
Cranky.
Diddy Kong.
And Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. Take a bow.
Thank you very much. What? Yeah?
That's not...
Gotcha.
Wow. Head trauma.
Laid him out.
Eat shit, Diddy Kong.
What? He winked at me. Okay, kids, settle down.
All of a sudden, this is turning into a Tom and Jerry
You
cartoon.
fucking didn't. Shut up. No, you didn't.
You can beat this game in less than an hour.
I'm sure you can.
Without even, like, cheating, I think.
See, Sutherland.
Chris Sutherland is the head programmer, I think. I think he went on to work on, like, Donkey Kong 64 and stuff. Chris Stamper... let's see. I don't know the full names of all these people. But... graphics manipulation. What does that mean?
Good question.
David Wise, Evelyn Fisher, Robin Beanland.
Hey.
Game testing. I'm guessing some of these people are from the Donkey Kong Country VHS tape
Yeah.
with their baseball caps.
Indeed.
Let's see. Additional testing.
Manual and text.
Dan Osen, yeah, is from Nintendo of America. Dan Osen.
Scheduling for what?
He's on the VHS tape. Mr. Yamauchi. Did we see Miyamoto yet? Because he's
Not yet,
like
no.
a producer for this game, I think.
No, it's got my eyes peeled for Miyamoto.
Original. Here we go. Original Donkey Kong creator, Miyamoto. Greg Mails was the game designer. Tim Stamper, game director. Producer Rare, presented by Nintendo. Did Miyamoto get another credit or just Donkey
Just
Kong
that
creator?
one, I think.
Because I think he worked on the game as like a consultant.
What?
Alright, you beat it. Why don't we... What time is it? How long has this game been?
An hour and 42.
How bad? We're not gonna play Star Fox or anything, but... Let's see.
Yeah, why don't we take a turn? Oh, nice. My auto mod finally got one of those.
I was gonna suggest... We're going behind the scenes to my SD to SNES, where I have legal copies of all of these Super Nintendo games. They're all completely legally acquired. We're going to play the Donkey Kong competition cartridge, which I previously talked about. This is like, was used for these contests, and you play like a bunch of Donkey Kong Country levels. You have 5 minutes to get like a score. There's a score counter in it, which is not normally present in the game.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll just show it off.
Dino City, there's so many questions I have.
Alright. Wait, why didn't I kill that?
I am not holding the controller anymore, by the way. So.
Yeah, this is me playing. Wow. Did I miss one of the one-ups? I can't remember.
69, nice swap.
Probably won't be the highest score I've ever gotten on this, but I
never came up with a fake name for the ostrich, did I?
You killed him, Ollie the ostrich.
Oh, yes, I did. That's true, yes.
What was it? Ricky the rhinoceros?
Yeah, Ricky, because I was thinking of the damn hamster from Kirby, which is not the last time I had an animal companion in a game.
I think that... I think the hamster is just Rick, not Ricky.
Mm,
If I'm all right.
that's true. All right.
So
Better open these links so that I
as you can see, the
Wally's Castle, bro.
I missed the levels are in a slightly different order in this than the final game because I don't know why they decided, but this is like normally the third level, I think, not the second one.
Mm.
I think you do play the second level, but like after this one.
Rainbow Sprinkles gave a link to a whole playlist of
Songs of
songs.
Donkey Kong Country's sound font.
Yeah. There's Megalovania from Undertale.
Which one is Megalovania?
It is the one that if you're playing the pacifist route, you will never get to. It's
Oh, I probably have heard it from you, like playing it on.
The only other place I would have played it is like in Smash Brothers because the one of the Mii's has a Sans like skin, but for whatever reason that song got memed to hell and back. But it's a bop, and I hear that a beta version of it was in the Halloween hack of Earthbound,
which we still haven't played,
and
we should play at some point.
Yes, I am a certified Undertale / Toby Fox fan. So, and now I'm an Earthbound fan too. So I fancy myself to.
Yeah, we did not get around to finishing Mother 3, unfortunately, because of all the stuff we've been going through with Julia's dog, but at some point we're gonna finish that game. We're like right at the end, actually. I think we're gonna like finish it the next time we play it.
God.
And I will finally have completed the entire series. I mean, other than the unreleased Earthbound 64, which fingers crossed they're going to release it someday, maybe, probably.
Got Yoshi's Valley from Mario Kart 64. He's got the DK rap.
The DK rap.
That'll be fun.
Will he have the actual rap going or just the background music?
I think possible. I mean, it's not the rap.
It'd be funny to have all of the rap, like the samples, downgraded.
That's funny. No, wait, I backed out. There's something from RuneScape with it, which I've never played.
I never played RuneScape.
Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 music. Phoenix Wright. Koopa Kids. Bloody Tears, which is a Castlevania thing.
Yes, Castlevania.
We have the there's the Mario and Mega Man that you were talking about. Oh, we did some Paper Mario.
Nice. Which ones?
The title is cut off, so I'm not sure. Oh, he's done more than one, though. The athletic theme, which is probably my
Yoshi's
favorite.
Island, you mean?
No, Mario 3 athletic theme. It's a
Oh wait, no, yeah, okay, sorry, I'm confusing with a different song.
Boy, he's done Oracle of Ages. Cool. I'm sure that's bringing my brain. Bob on Battlefield, Fairy Fountain, Song of Healing, and me. Dancing Dragons. Oh, is Dancing Dragons the? That's probably the level 5 dungeon from, I think it's Oracle of Seasons, which I apparently remember because the music slapped that much hard. He's done Pokemon music in the sound font. Oh, nice.
Which Pokemon song?
A lot of them. Stuff from Gold, Silver, Crystal. Probably the battle theme from First Gen. Pallet Town. Cycling Road. I like Cycling Road. I taught that to myself.
I died! Froze while I died. Okay. 2,800 points. Do you think you could beat that?
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying that right now. It's like completely.
Just reset it with the start select LNR. And then get ready to go.
Alright. Heck. I forgot. It just feels like years ago.
It's like a few months ago. Couple months, maybe.
I feel a bit more emboldened now. I should take that. I fucking missed. Goodbye, I'm just gonna go. I don't care.
So you get points for picking up items, killing enemies. I think you might get points for finding bonus areas. I don't know exactly what the scoring system is, but that's what I've been able to discern.
I see. Oh, here's our
You might get points for the checkpoint. I'm not sure.
Don't remember how to do this. Oops.
I'm trying to remember how many levels are actually in this, and like it does starts with like the ones from like the first world, but it does have a bunch of like later stages. Like I think there's at least one of the snow levels in here. But it's like to get to the later levels you have to like just like speed run your way through it basically. Because you only have like
Oops.
I mean I wasn't going particularly slow, but it took me I just was nearly at the end of like the fourth level.
Yeah. I might be able to get that far, but
I think SNES Central, I think, has a list of all the stages.
wow, that was kind of cool. And why couldn't I have done this well when I was playing it originally?
Alright, let's see. So the stage list is Jungle Hijinks, Reptile Rumble, Ropey Rampage, Coral Capers, Winky's Walkway, which is the second world level, Bouncy Bonanza, which is again second world, Orangutan Gang is world 3, Snow Barrel Blast and Slip Slide Ride, Ice Age Alley and Croctopus Chase are all world 4. So it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stages. This is the SNES Central guy. He says, my personal best run through is getting to the start of Orangutan Gang, though there is a YouTube video that shows a person getting to the start at Snow Barrel Blast.
Oh no.
You can like use a Pro Action replay code to freeze the timer and like get to the end of it though. I don't know what happens if you finish it.
Bro. Maybe it can be 2800. Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know what happens if you like freeze the timer and actually beat all of the stages if it like loops around or something.
Oh shit.
But this is an interesting piece of Donkey Kong history. There's also a Star Fox kart competition game. I think it's called like Star Fox Super Weekend or something. It's only 3 levels, but it's probably more interesting than this just because it's like more different than the final game than this is compared to the final version of Donkey Kong Country. Like these levels have like some of the like the bonus mini games and like stuff are like swapped out with like different items and like the animal tokens are replaced with different items, but it's basically the same levels. The Star Fox one, it has I think like 2 levels from the game, but they're kind of changed up a bit. And there's also like one level that's like not in the game. It's like this endless scrolling level just because like they need to have something to keep the game going if you get to the end of it. So that one's like probably a more interesting playthrough than this is, but we'll probably play that once we get to Star Fox. We'll also play the competition version.
I'm gonna die.
But I figured we'd just spend a few minutes on this.
Indeed.
Because it's kind of neat. Not worth buying.
No.
Except this is a totally illegal copy of it, by the way, that you're looking at right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, I would never condone piracy.
Indeed.
And you've got 3 seconds to get 1,000 points to pass my score.
1853.
Ah, you didn't do it.
Nope.
You want to try again, or are you all set?
I think I'm good.
All right. Well,
But that was a lot more easy breezy than the actual game was, I guess, because I'm like, fuck it.
well,
But I did it.
you did it. You beat Donkey Kong Country. Congratulations. You've grown and changed.
Indeed.
Any thoughts on the game? Last thoughts, reflections?
It is quite an excellent game. Just because I suck at it does not mean it's a bad game. I think some of the music is great. Obviously, everyone loves this one, but my favorite by far is... Don't tell me I'm gonna get it wrong again, but it's in the Kremling Factory. Is it just called Fear Factory?
Fear Factory.
Yeah, okay.
It's Fear Factory, yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, okay, hang on. Top 5 tracks. Fear Factory. I don't remember the snow level ones, but like the one from the first level, because there's a couple different snow area songs.
No, there's only 2 snow area songs. There's a different one for the ice cave level.
Yeah,
hold on, let me get the track list up. Donkey Kong Country.
So Fear Factory, the ice cave level, but also like the first blizzard area, I feel is very underrated.
Alright, so the Northern Hemispheres is the snow one, and Ice Cave Chant is the ice cave one.
Yeah, okay. Yep, that sounds about right. That's only 3, right?
Correct.
So then... I mean, obviously Aquatic Ambience.
Playing right now.
Yeah, it's between actually, the freaking bonus room theme and King K. Rool's theme for the last 2, so I guess...
Also, we're commenting that you really like the map song.
Yeah, that's catchy.
By
it's
the
not
way,
in top 5, though.
Yeah, which, by the way, is a great map theme because you might not realize it at first because you're just going quickly to the next level, but if you actually stop, like, you assume it would just, like, play for, like, 5 seconds and loop, you know, like Mario 3 was like that, wasn't it? Like,
yeah.
No, it goes on. There's like, a nice piano part that comes in, and it's like, that's a cool song.
Mm-hmm.
One of my top songs that you didn't mention is the jungle theme.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, I just love the way that the music like gradually comes in until finally it like hits that,
Yeah. I was like so far removed from that first level I almost had forgotten about it. But that's probably the first time I ever heard any Donkey Kong music. There was a version of this, and I want to say it was like friggin' Mario Tennis or something. And I was like, oh yeah, that's Donkey Kong. And then
can't go in here and let me in, I want my bananas. Give us a piano.
The thing that always gets me about this, it's always longer than I expect it to be before the music gets to it.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you just play the stage, it's I don't know, like the first time you're playing it and like you're playing through it and this music is just like gradually building up. It's really cool.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we going on an adventure.
So wait, I don't know if you ever figured this out, but did you know about this thing? They show you.
I didn't until
they show you in the VHS tape. I think that was how.
And I was like, wait, what?
That was how I found out about it.
Yeah, I literally. I was like, you mean I could have been doing this the entire game?
I mean, it's only in a handful of stages.
Where did he go? Oh, there he is.
You can just go through like half a level like that. Alright. What are your favorite stages in this game?
Second minecart one. I do like the first one, but I don't know, there was just some great flow in the second one that I didn't find in the first one.
You had a lot easier of a time on the second one, I think. Pretty sure.
What was the one that took me like a stream and a half to finish?
That could probably refer to some of the levels.
I'm thinking of one of the levels with my favorite theme in it, Fear Factory.
Like There's only.
I think it might have been the on-off
I
one.
think there's only two.
No, it was the one with
You actually,
Ramby and all of the oil drums.
you
Oh
actually
my
had
god.
you actually had an easier time on the Blackout Basement level
Yeah.
than the other one, I think.
Yeah.
Are there two factory levels or three? There's
Um.
Oil Drum Alley, I think, is the first one, and I think that's the one you had a lot of trouble with, where like you have to jump on like those burning barrels with like get the timing right.
Yeah, and I was like, I was gonna do it without Ramby, but you really kind of need him to get past the Mankey Kong at the end of that sequence, or either that or better Twitch gaming skills, which I don't. So second minecart level, probably the first water level.
I'm not trying very hard, by the way. I'm not attempting to get best my score. I'm just messing around at the moment.
Honestly, as much as the one where you have to keep like grabbing the fuel drums to keep that platform going, that pissed me off, but I still really liked it a lot. That's probably one of the more unique levels, even though it took me fucking forever. That's only 3.
Oh, it's pretty fun though. I like
I don't know. The ice cave level just for like the graphics by themselves.
Yeah, it's the only
so
level in the
pretty.
game that has that visual theme and that song.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting that they put all that work into it for one level. It's like, I think the only one in the game that has like it's only used once. I think it is.
Yeah.
And especially when like the regular cave is like overused, and the mine is overused, but that they just did once. I wonder if they plan to do another stage with it and they just like ran out of time or they cut it or something.
Yeah.
Um. So
That was only 3 or 4 levels. I liked damn, what was it? Well, I think I'm like mixing up levels together, but there was a cave level. Well, I mean, you had the one with the rock crocs that the stop and go barrels, but I'm thinking of the one where the lights turn on and off.
Stop and go station. No, the loop. Is it called Loopy Lights or something?
Yeah, loopy lights. I like that one.
Stop and go station is one of my favorites though.
Stop and go station is fun too. I was just like freaking out over the rock crocs. That triggers my old uncanny valley feeling around claymation and stop motion that I used to have that was more debilitating than it used to be.
All right, real quick before we log off, since Rainbow Sprinkles came in tonight, Donkey Kong, Rodon, yeah. This is Donkey Kong Distortion Country.
Alrighty, let's see.
All right, what are your top 5 enemies? Baddies, as they're called, or bad guys.
Well, my first reaction was like, if I rank them by the noise they make when you kill them, then it's the B. But
SGQF.
in terms of
Revamped Remembrance.
Jungle Day Kid.
Alright, prepare to be like, what is going on?
Alright.
Oh wait, is the did he barrel buried or something? Nope. Where is he?
Is he a little further along?
I played a little bit of this once. I don't know if I don't think I got super far into it, but
True
I
lie.
hear a Mankey Kong.
Oh no.
Oh. Whoops. I hear Diddy everywhere, but I cannot see him.
Yeah, that's
Come, Diddy. It's
that's
unsettling. Whoa.
Hello.
Unexpected. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do the barrel cheat, but it started me off. Oh, wait, no, it didn't start me off. I got those extra lives from... Alright, hold on.
Bro.
All right. I'm sorry. What were you saying? Your favorite? Oh, geez. Son of a bitch.
The claptraps.
Claptraps.
Those guys. The slippy
The
frog.
snake.
Yeah.
Slippy is different game.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Nice try.
Not this guy. This guy's a pain in the fucking.
Mankey's one of my favorites from this game. I wish they had done like different Mankeys where they have like different behaviors. They do like I think some of them throw them like faster or slower. But I think they should have had a level, it could have even been like a secret or something, where it's like the Donkey Kong like girders from like the arcade game and like fill it up with Donkey Kongs like throwing barrels at you.
Oh yeah, delusion. I can't pronounce words.
Where are you, Diddy? Oh.
Oh hi. Oh no.
Oh jeez, what is going on? Oh.
Oh no.
Oh jeez. Alright, how many bad guys is that?
Just 3.
Alright, what else we got?
Probably the rock croc.
Rock croc,
and then
okay, damage boost appear. Alright.
Is it Krusha, the guy that laughs at you when you try to jump on him?
Yes.
Yeah,
if you're Diddy anyway.
Yeah, I guess Krusha.
Krusha, because of the sound he makes.
Yeah. Actually, the laugh when you jump on him, it's like, I get you this time, you little bastard.
So that's 5. Alright, what else? We got levels, characters. What are your top 5 animal buddies, even though there are only 5 of them? What are your top 2 animal buddies?
Rambi, because he makes you feel invincible, and On Guard, because I like swimming around in the ocean.
I think Rambi is actually even, more invincible in the second one, because he can, like, jump on the bees. I think he dies in this one if he jumps on the bees, right?
I don't know. I've never attempted.
No, I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think, and what else? What is your favorite of the like side characters? Like the Kongs, I mean. Damn.
Like Cranky Kong, because I like all the fourth wall breaking stuff that he does. I don't mind Candy so much in this game. I was just like, couldn't they dress her like that in 64?
It's still pretty ridiculous in this game. It just gets like more ridiculous. She's actually not in Donkey Kong Country 2 or 3, which honestly,
who saves it then?
Wrinkly Kong.
Oh, that's when Wrinkly Kong shows up. I only know her as the ghost in 64.
R.I.P. Wrinkly Kong, by the way.
Indeed.
Wow, game over for me. Okay. All right. Any other thoughts about Donkey Kong Country?
I'm glad I finally played it, and it was fun to do this joint stream kind of thing.
Yep, we'll probably play some more Super Nintendo games, and eventually maybe we'll get around to doing Donkey Kong Country 2.
Indeed, but I need a little break from that.
Yeah, that's fair. These are generally not the type of game you play, and I also was like, let's play a really hard game instead of like, we could have done like Super Mario World or something, and you would have like, I mean, that game has a lot to it. Like if you want 100% it, you have to like find everything, and there's a lot of like exploration, but it's like for the most part a lot easier than this. Like maybe we should do Yoshi's Island at some point. That is such a good game.
True. That's a game that I keep starting and then dropping for a while, and like, I think I'll start it over and repeat.
It's pretty long though. That's the thing, is like you gotta kind of commit to getting through it.
Yeah.
If it was a stream thing, we'd probably eventually finish it. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
But anyway, any other thoughts?
It's a good game, and I see why it is beloved, and I didn't. Well, my expectations were like below the floor, and I did
You didn't think you'd like it?
No, in terms of me being decent at it.
Oh, your abilities, yeah.
And so, I did better than I thought I would. I did a lot worse in certain areas than I thought I would. But overall, I'm proud of myself for pushing on and not making too many egregious mistakes.
You beat every stage of this game on your own. The only thing I helped with, other than occasional advice, was like sometimes you got a game over before getting to a save point, and I would like get you back to the level you were on.
That's true.
Which I
I
guess
appreciated.
it technically means I helped a bit, but if you're playing it like on Virtual Console, you can like save state it anyway.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and like all the subsequent releases of this game, I think like the Game Boy versions, the Game Boy Advance, like you can save after every level. So like as far as I'm concerned, you beat the game fair and square. You did everything. You beat every level from start to finish on your own. And you just defeated the final boss a little while ago, and you have beaten Donkey Kong Country.
I was hoping that last cycle of jumping was like the last thing I needed to do, but I was
You got so close a few times, and it probably the one thing is like you don't really know how close you are, and like if they were like you only need one more hit, you'd be like so motivated, be like I know I can do this, but like since you don't know, it's like okay, well I guess I'll try again.
Yeah.
But it is a fun boss fight, and it's I don't know if it's my least favorite. I don't know. It's hard to rank them, but I think the next K. Rool fight I like more. But this is still a fun one, and I like the pirate ship setting.
And the song slaps.
And you finally got your bananas back. How does it feel? By the way, I didn't ask you to have your banana horde back.
It feels quite nice.
Because they have been gone so long, they're all probably brown and rotted, and
but somehow magically they're all fine.
they look fine. Yeah, they looked great. Donkey Kong's probably about to go eat half of them now. And while Donkey Kong is munching on his bananas, we're gonna go get some sleep, I think. Right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, it went well. I'm happy I played it. Looking forward to the next one at some point. And yeah.
Yep, Star Fox probably will be a quick stream because it should only take one day unless you are really bad at it and keep getting game overs. But I don't think it's that hard. But to be fair, I've played it a bunch, but we'll see.
All right. I never know how to end these things, but thanks to Rainbow Sprinkles for stopping by. I feel a bit like I got my 15 minutes of fame since he's a big name in the Donkey Kong Country community, and that was pretty cool. And yeah, I will definitely be back with other solo streams. Don't know when, cause schedule, what's that? I don't know. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging around. I finally beat Donkey Kong Country. Let's go.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be back next Wednesday with Star Fox, right?
Yep, that sounds good to me.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and on that note, I will see y'all next time. This is Juji Fruit with Q signing off for the night. Bye.
Good night.
Thank you. Sleep well or